Hey, what's up guys, it's SirTagCR, and today we're back at it again with a very skillful Hog Rider cycling deck. Instead of having Zap in this traditional cycle deck with Hog Rider, we're actually going to be replacing it with Snowball. It is buffed to the point that it's actually viable, and I really like it in this deck. For obliterating minions, any type of bait, I think it's a little bit better. Also, it's a bigger radius, so it's better against Graveyard Freeze. You're able to hit more of the skeletons. I like this deck a lot in the meta because Inferno Dragon just devours any type of tank deck, whether it's a Pekka, whether it's a Golem, a Giant, you're not really going to have to fear anything. Very fast cycle coming in at 3.3. Lumberjack rages everything up so the Hog Rider is able to get additional hits on your opponent. If you check out this deck, it's bound to improve you, and I highly suggest you guys play it. I'm going to end up going in for guards right at the river, off to the side, and this guy is going to go drop an Electro Wizard. So I'm going to end up going in for an Ice Golem just to make sure that we tank for that Electro. And he's going to end up going for Bandit. He's going to give me Fireball value, I assume. Wonder if that's going to die. Oh, man, I don't know. It was really close. I'm going to go for a Hog Rider early on because I think he's down a lot of elixirs. So let's just do it. I think we get hits because of that. Yep, awesome. That's a ton of hits. Won at 4 elixirs solely because I knew that I would get so much value. And I am faced with a decision. Do I want to go for Guard Surround or do I want to end up going for Lumberjack? I think Guard Surround is the play. Keep Lumberjack for the more spam of, I don't know. I guess you could go for Bandit plus Battle Ram, and I really want to have the Lumberjack, the higher DPS unit for that. See what's up. He's going to go for Pekka. So I want to go for Inferno Dragon, same lane as him. I don't really want to do anything else. I think anything else could be a huge misplay. So dropping the Inferno Dragon before I leak anything. I can end up going in for minions in the back here if I really want to. Alright, he's going to go in for a Electro Wizard. I think the Electro just dies if I Fireball because we're going to get a little bit of chip damage. And then the Fireball kills. If you guys didn't know that, you always want to do that if possible. I'm going to Hog Rider to pull back the Pekka inside the Inferno Dragon range. And then the Hog should get some hits. I think at least 1 or 2. I can Snowball so that Inferno Dragon can melt some of those minions as well. Yeah, we're playing really well. This is good. These are good things, boys. Asserting dominance to the highest degree. This guy's probably going to go in for some type of bridge spam right now. Wouldn't put it past him. There he goes. He's going to go for a Bandit too. And then I'll go in for guards as soon as he bandits. He did not. I just want to go Ice Golem in front so that we get more chip. Yep, awesome. So he bandits right there, but the Ice Golem's tanking, so then the Lumberjack gets a lot of damage on top of that bandit. Brutal. So Ice Golem doesn't have to just tank for the Hog Rider. It can tank for minions, it can tank for the Lumberjack, as you guys just saw, and it got me a lot of value. Otherwise, that bandit would have just killed the Lumberjack. So I'm going to go for another Inferno Dragon. I might actually have to Snowball and Fireball because I don't think he's going to drop the Electro in range anymore. We'll see though. I'm going to Fireball just to make sure that that Hog kills. Alright, the Inferno kills. Not the Hog kills. Yeah, we're not running Ram Rider. We have a Hog Rider. I don't know why I thought the Hog Rider would kill, but we're killing his tower, asserting the dominance. I guess I was right. The Hog Rider does kill. Takes towers, taking names. Gonna go Lumberjack minions. Minions up higher because I didn't want them to get poisoned immediately. And we just 3-crowned him, okay. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. Dominance asserted. I'm going to go guards off to the side, see if we can get some extra hits at the start. I'm going to go in for a giant snowball right on top of those bats, hit the tower as well for some tower damage. 2 for 2 trade. Always take that. Unfortunately, we have to go and sauce out an Ice Golem here, and he's going to have Bandit. So, Bandit bats. This is probably going to be a skillless Barbarian Hut deck if I had to guess. We'll see, though. Go minions, and then I'm also going to go for Hog here. I don't know if this is going to be the skillless Barb Hut deck. No, it's going to be Pekka. Okay. So it looks like I'm probably going to have to go in for guards right on top of this. Make sure it doesn't get too much damage. And then I can go in for an Inferno Dragon early on. And then Snowball. He's not going to have enough elixir for the Electro Wizard yet. So I know for a fact that that's going to devour it. Maybe he doesn't even have Electro. That's also a possibility. Just want to go Ice Golem here. Make sure that the tower is able to finish it off. It's always good for us. And he's going to go Bandit. I want to go guards on top of that, so I'm going to go Hog opposite just to apply some aggression. He's going to go Bar Barrel and Dark Goblin. That's 5 elixir already. Can guards here. It's going to give us some nice value with the Lumberjack. Lumberjack will kill. I will, however, have to eat the entirety of the Goblin on the right-hand side, but it is our healthier tower, so that's fine. The tower will get raged up by the Lumberjack. The Barbs are only going to get a couple hits, so split damage. We have more damage on the right-hand side. I like this transaction so far. So what else do you have, dude? We see Pekka. Don't see too much else. I definitely just want to straight up fireball that. It's going to walk into it, so let's do it. Let's do it up. Could Pekka. So want to go in for minions here. Inferno Dragon now. It's going to go Dark Goblin. Well played, sir. Ice Golem. Snowball. I need a guards here. The Inferno Dragon will end up killing the Pekka, so we're fine with that. I need to also go minions, because the bandit will get too much. I also want to go Hog Rider opposite. It's not going to be expecting that with those minions. Minions will get a lot of damage on that Pekka. That would be well worth. End up going for a fireball on top of that. The kite opposite. Bats will end up killing. I can go for guards and lumberjack here. Make sure that that does not hit through. And then I assume I can hog here. Snowball this into it. Hog doing so much damage to the lumberjack on the right. Oh my gosh, guys. Holy crap. That literally just devoured him. Ate him alive like a snack, man. So I have to go in for guards and minions here. It's going to be a lot of damage on him. He's going to get Dark Goblin hit, but he's down so much elixir that he can't Pekka now. I can just fireball, and that's going to bounce back the barb, and we win the game off of that. So GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. Pleasure playing against you. The undead gaming is now dead again. We got a game again. Solo Inter. What is up, my man? We're going to be saucing out a good luck here. See what's up. And he's not dropping anything, so we're just going to go for an Ice Golem. He's going to end up going in for a Barb Barrel, so we're going to go for guards. The guards are traditionally countered by the Barb Barrel, so getting that out of the cycle is really good for us, and he's going to go for a Golem. So when we see that, what we really want to do is want to apply a ton of aggression opposite. That's what you like doing when you see that. You don't allow him to go and parade push on you. I have a Lumberjack, I have a Hog Rider, we're going to take tower. 100% certainty. And then I can just go in for an Inferno Dragon because he spent so much elixir on offense. So much. That's going to be amazing. That's an 8 elixir for 4 composition. And shredded. Doesn't even get the golem death damage. He spent so much on defense that he wasn't able to support his parade push. And as a result, he didn't get anything out of it at all. So that's one of the best possible circumstances for us. Just going to Ice Golem again on defense here. Wait for another golem. That's usually what this deck strives against. When you see that your opponent is running golem, and they end up trying to defend and attack at the same time, you can kind of just rush them and win the game off of that. So, here we go. I'm going to end up waiting for another wave of bats, and then I'm going to snowball. So here we go. We're going to snowball all this. And then I'm going to go in for minions, and then I'm going to go Ice Golem to go and push this all back. We just 3-crowned him. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. He just ignored it that time. He's like, yo, I tried to defend, so now I'm going to ignore it. Got a game. We're going to be saucing out of good luck. Going to go for Hog Rider here. And he's going to end up going for Archer. So it might be... No, I thought it was going to be 2.9 Expo. It's not. It's going to be another Pekka player. Ah, dang, man. 2.9 is going to be so much easier than this Pekka. All right. Want to go and kite everything opposite here. And then snowball. Definitely have to go for minions on top of those as well. Well played, sir. Well played. I'm going to go for a Hog Rider to pull it back. I don't need to go in for guards. I'd rather apply aggression with a hog and get value that way. I could have went in for guards, but if I get damage, it's a little bit better, boys. Definitely going to fireball that as well, so then Inferno Dragon just wreaks havoc on his tower, revving up, incinerating it, crushing his hopes and dreams, burning them to ashes. The Wolf's Wrath. You are feeling my crucible, man. Alright. What are we going to do? Crucible Wrath OP. I'm going to end up going in for a giant snowball right on top. Knocking it back. And I don't even know what this guy wants to do anymore. I feel like he's probably just going to keep spamming me. He's probably waiting for the Pekka with it just in hand, waiting for the hog. So he ends up going for Miner, so we know he's not going to batter him with it. I can ignore the Miner. It's not that bad. Oh, man. He's got Tesla with Pekka? What? Why? This is so much harder than I thought it would be. You know what? I'm going to eat that damage. It's on the healthier tower. I'm just going to fireball you because I don't see any other way of getting through this. Sometimes you just have to fireball cycle players like this when they have such a hard counter to you. Can't really do anything else. What am I going to do? Get a Hog Rider through that? Yeah, that's not happening, buddy. End up going in for an Inferno Dragon here. He's got Pekka and Mini Pekka. Dude, how many Hog counters does he have? This guy, he's scaring me today. I have to go Snowball to kill those minions. And then I guess I'm going to go for an Ice Golem to pull both the Pekka and the Mini Pekka. Is that the wave, boys? It seems like it is the wave. This guy is so aggressive, man. Looks like he's probably going to end up going in for a Tesla. No, he doesn't have Elixir. He's just going all out. You have a defensive deck, but you're not even trying to defend. Well, nope, never mind. I spoke too soon. He tried a defensive Tesla way too late. I'm going to go for a Inferno Dragon in the back, and it looks like we have secured the W. Never mind. He's going to go for a Pekka. He does not succumb to defeat. Who do you think he is? He's a madman. I'm going to go Minions and Giant Snowball just to make sure that our minions prevail. And we got the game in the bag. So the biggest takeaway from this game is fireballing out your opponent in situations where you can't break through. And another thing is you really want to end up using your Hog Rider on defense against Pekka and more times that you just don't want to drop your guards. We got a game against Anonymous. We're going to be dropping the Hog Rider. He ends up going in for a Graveyard with... Yo, he's definitely just going to freeze this. 100%. It's just going to... He froze it. I knew. So I waited for my Snowball. I didn't Snowball immediately because I knew he was going to freeze. And we got a lot of damage on the right. When you see people adventurous enough to go in for the Graveyard with the Barbell at the start, do not underestimate their plays. They will go in for the Graveyard freeze. I knew that, and I did not use a Snowball prematurely because then skeletons would accumulate, and I would probably just lose the game. I was wary of that, and I identified that I needed to wait a little bit. This is definitely a very bad matchup. We have Fireball. We don't have any great way of getting damage on his tower if he ends up having a Tesla or a Bowler, which he probably does. We'll see. It's probably going to be a Tesla here. I'm going to Fireball this. Is he going to end up going in for a NATO? No, we take tower. Okay. We know for a fact that this guy is going to end up going in for Graveyards here. When he Graveyards, it's going to do a lot of damage to my minions. And I'm going to have to Snowball, but I'm going to Snowball after. So, first thing I want to do is I want to win the battle at the river. Don't want to allow him to cross anything. Because if he crosses, then guess what? It's going to be a pretty big problem for me. I'm going to Snowball after he ends up freezing. Which he's not going to. Cool. I'm going to go for... Wow, he did. That's a bad freeze. That was a pretty bad freeze, I think. That was really late on, dude. And then I can just go guards here. End up using the Barbell. The guards are going to be tanking for the Inferno Dragon. That's awesome. I was going to use the Snowball after he ended up freezing. So then we clean up all the Skellies that were still there. Yeah, we already take out like half the tower on the left already. I can just Fireball cycle him now at this point. And then he has to freeze in this corner to hit the King Tower if he even goes in a 1-0 scenario. So we definitely win this one, boys. I'm going to cycle the Inferno Dragon same lane as him. If he tries to spam at the river, then I'll make sure that nothing crosses. I can Fireball those archers for a nice positive elixir trade. And I want to keep up the aggression here. I want to make sure that our Inferno Dragon wins at the river. If that happens, then we're definitely vibing. And I use minions at the river as well, just to make sure that, hey dude, what do you think? Like, I don't have minions. There's nothing for you to really worth freezing. So I'm going to go for the Giant Snowball after he freezes. And notice how much better this is. Notice how much damage we minimize because of that. Always want to do that. A lot of people just lose towers to Graveyard Freeze when they're running Fireball. But you can actually defend quite decently if you do the right sequence of events. It's way harder in double elixir, but it's actually quite possible. I'm going to Hog here. And I think we're going to definitely take tower. I'm not going to use Snowball on offense. I want to keep it on defense because you need to save it against Graveyard Freeze. I'm going to go for minions to make sure that we pulverize his Mega. And it looks like we win the game. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. Pleasure playing against you. Even though you have the dirty Graveyard Freeze, we are victorious.